Gavin here with my review for TMNT, the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film. I, like many of you, had my entire childhood based around the Ninja Turtles. I loved them. I would dress up like them whenever I could. It it truly was one of my favorite things from my childhood. And when they brought the show back in 2003, I watched it a few times just to see how it was. Not as big of a fan as that series as I was the original '80s series. Now we're back with a new film in the Turtles franchise. Now this is the first Turtles film to come out since the early '90s, with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 being that film. That movie was not as good as the first two, as they kind of went to like feudal Japan or something like that. My favorite always was Secret of the Ooze. But how does this one rank up against the other ones? First off, this one they decided to go the route of complete CGI, which, thank you so very much. The original Turtles kind of creeped me out a little bit. They were like giant rubber suit men, and they were giant turtles, not like regular sized turtles or like human sized turtles. They were giant friggin' turtles. The main antagonist of this movie is not the Shredder. It's actually this guy named Winters, who's voiced by the always amazing Patrick Stewart. So, how does this fit into everything? Well, the movie starts off, the Turtles have broken up. Leonardo's down in Central America trying to learn to be a better leader. And that's always cool. I like the story where it's not like, at least it wasn't an origin story again. That would have sucked. We all know there was ooze, turtles, giant turtles. Basically, let's talk a little bit about the action. The action was amazing. I really, really liked the style of this movie. I was fascinated by it. One of my only problems with it was, well, there weren't a lot of fight scenes. Some of the fight scenes should have gone longer. The final courtyard battle that had like Casey Jones, April O'Neil, the Turtles, and Splinter kicking butt, that should have been at least 10 minutes longer, because that thing was cool to look at. And I like Casey Jones, because Casey Jones is always one of my favorite characters. Golf bag plus sticks, blunt objects, instant win. Something else that kind of bothered me a little bit was the movie was really, really short. Now, I know tremendous effort goes into these CGI movies, but they could have made it at least maybe 10, 15 minutes longer. I know it's a kids' movie. Speaking of which, you can take your kids to see this movie, but adults, fans of the show, will not be bored. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I've seen it twice now. I might see it a third time. I don't know. But I really, really liked it. I don't know. It was just really... It just captured the roots. It captured some of the roots of the original Ninja Turtles comics from the 80s. And just enough stuff to keep it kid-friendly. I really enjoyed this movie. Of course, the problems were I needed more fight scenes. I would have liked that a little bit. And maybe it could have been a little longer. Not a perfect movie, but kids' movies usually aren't, considering what age they're aimed at. This movie, though, 4 out of 5, no doubt. 4 out of 5. Take your kids to see it. Take your girlfriend to see it. Take any turtle head to go see it. You won't be disappointed. So, this is Gavin saying, cowabunga, dude.